Hey guys, I am here with a review of Lego Star Wars set 75346. This is the Pirate Snub Fighter. Comes with 285 regular pieces and 2 minifigures, Vane and Snub Fighter Pilot. It's a small box. But before we get to the set, let's take a look at stickers and extra pieces. I don't have the instructions, but you can get those online. So we have on the sticker set 6 stickers, all that go on the Snub Fighter, of course. It's the only part of the set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 more. Oh yes, on the canopy. And we do have quite a few extra pieces here. So we have a bomb piece, as far as printed pieces go, and a few guns extra, a few blasters. So we have some decent extra pieces, as you can see, very color aligned. Of the red pieces, only 2 of them are extra because the other 2 go into these shooters. We have 2 figures, as I mentioned, Vane and the Snub Fighter Pilot. So quite a decorative torso here, as you can see. Quite a lot of colors going on there: red, green, tan, black, silver. The legs are quite similar, no silver on the legs, but quite similar. Lots of printing. No face on the back, but printing on both the back of the torso. Looks rather patched up in the back, and the front looks fine. And of course, lots of little horns. And the hat also has a couple different colors. Looks like tan, dark brown, and silver. The hat being black originally. He comes with a sword, and then the Snub Fighter came with 1 or both of those blasters. He has quite a decorative helmet as well. I like the mold and the coloring. It cannot take a visor, that's the downside. And I would have preferred maybe additional printing on the back of the head with his visor face rather than the back of the head of this race. His clothes are also, in my opinion, more interesting. The colors on this one are too blended together. It's very hard to pick out the details. Whereas this one has some very bright and some very dull colors. It looks a little bit like a beehive. Looks like that's a miniature bee, and these look hexagonal. So I do think they are hexagonal. I do think the Snub Fighter is a pretty good figure. Okay, and then the fighter itself, it's rather simplistic. You do see there are controls and a steering yoke. This is an interesting angular piece here that doesn't really lead to anything. I think you can try to store something in there, but in order to do that, you'd have to take this piece off. Can't really lift it up. As I mentioned, there are stud shooters. I think the overall shape of it is quite nice. It's very low profile, but the canopy also doesn't stay shut. There's always a little bit of a gap. Still, from this angle, it looks very nice. Very swooshable. The underside is a little plain, as you would probably imagine, as most of the Star Wars are. And then in the back here, there's some storage. Yeah, you can open this up. And there's a block here. The inside should be the bomb. So there is a bomb on the inside here, which fits nicely in this small space, which could be probably modified for a droid, but can't. It can sit an astromech droid only without legs. So of course, I don't really like the one-man fighters, especially when there's no droid, but it is rather decorative. The biggest problem with this set, though, is that it came with 285 regular pieces and it cost $35 regularly. I was able to get it for around 30% off, which is quite a good sale, which is why I got it. But the piece to price ratio on this is quite terrible. The figures are overall a little mediocre, and I like this unnamed Snub fighter figure the most. So I don't think it's really that great of a set. With the price, I would say it's probably a 2.5, but getting the set and also getting it on sale definitely makes it at least a 3. As I said, very swooshable and actually a much nicer shape in person than I think the pictures led you to believe. It does have some weight too with all those pieces, but it is a rather small fighter. Still durable, very easy to hold in your hand, just don't hold it by the small wings at the end. That one's okay, but bends it a bit. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.